So, you're into someone, right? But maybe you're unsure if they're into you. It feels like a game of cat and mouse, with both sides waiting for the other to make a move. Sound familiar? Well, you're not alone. You might think, I don't think she likes me that much. Older women often play it cool, hoping the guy will take the lead, while guys can sometimes be a bit clueless when it comes to picking up on subtle signals. But you really have very little to worry about. If you're sharp enough, you can decode her body language. That's right, when a woman is interested, her body speaks louder than words. Forget what she says. Watch what she does. It's like a secret code just waiting to be cracked. We all know the basics, right? Prolonged eye contact, a sweet smile, that kind of stuff. But let's go a bit deeper into the rabbit hole and uncover some lesser-known signs that scream she's into you. Before we get started, let me just say this. These signs are subtle for a reason. Women are masters of the art of indirect communication, and it's up to you men to learn how to decode their messages. It's not about playing games or manipulation. It's about understanding and respecting the way they express themselves. So, get ready to take some mental notes because, by the end of this video, you'll be equipped with the knowledge to spot even the most understated signs of attraction. You'll be able to approach your interactions with an older woman with newfound confidence and clarity, knowing exactly where you stand and how to proceed. Number 1. Pay attention to the lips. When a woman is into you, her body often reveals more than her words. Have you ever noticed her slightly parting her lips when talking to you? It's like she's trying to say something, but her lips are giving away a secret. This subtle movement isn't just random. It's a sign of being captivated by your presence or feeling butterflies in her stomach when you're near. Most of the time, her eyes are slightly droopy, gazing at you intently as you speak, as if she's hanging on to your every word, lost in a trance-like state. These micro-expressions, while easily missed, speak volumes about her feelings towards you. They're like hidden clues waiting for someone observant enough to decipher them. Here's the thing. Most guys overlook these signs because they're too focused on what's being said rather than what's being shown. But if you're tuned into her body language, you'll pick up on these subtle cues that indicate she's probably into you. So next time you're chatting with her, pay attention to her lips, her eyes, her every movement. You might just find exactly what you're looking for. Number 2. Pay attention to her feet. Ever caught a glimpse of a woman from across the room, exchanged a few smiles, but you're not quite sure if she's interested? Here's a little trick to help you out. Take a quick peek at her feet. Yes, you heard that right, her feet. You could be scanning the room and your eyes meet hers. She responds with a sweet smile, maybe even a giggle, but you're still hesitating, unsure if you should make a move. Well, here's where her feet come into play. If her toes are subtly pointing in your direction, it's like a silent invitation for you to come closer. Why does it matter? Because where her toes are pointed reveals where her attention lies. If they're angled towards you, even just a little, it's a subconscious signal that she's open to your approach. She's creating an inviting space, almost encouraging you to take the next step and strike up a conversation. Now, I know what you're thinking. It's such a small detail, how could it possibly matter? But trust me, it's these little cues that speak volumes. It's her way of saying, hey, I'm here, and I'm interested. So next time you're in doubt, just glance down at her feet. You might be surprised by what you find. Number 3. She finds reasons to talk to you. If you've ever noticed a girl going out of her way to start conversations with you, there's a chance she's interested in you romantically. She might text you just to chat or ask about your day, showing she enjoys talking to you. In social situations, she could gravitate toward you, eagerly making you feel special. Even at work or school, she might stop by your desk to ask questions, even if she could ask someone else. When she finds reasons to talk to you, it's like she's saying she likes being around you and wants you to make a move. But it's important to consider the context. Maybe she's just being friendly, and that's okay too. To better understand her intentions and how you should respond, there are 2 things to think about. First, compare how she treats you to other guys. If she seems to chat with you more than anyone else, that's a good sign she might like you romantically. Second, consider if this is the only sign or if there are others. No single sign can confirm her feelings, but the more signs you notice, the more likely it is that she's interested. Number 4. The humor. Have you ever been in a conversation where a woman cracks a joke and then quickly glances at you? It's like she's waiting for your reaction, right? Well, there's more to that moment than meets the eye. Imagine you guys are chatting, and out of the blue, she drops a hilarious line. You laugh, but then you notice her eyes flicker towards you, almost as if she's checking to see if you found it funny too. And guess what? She probably is. Here's the deal. When someone likes you, they want to connect with you. They want to share laughs, break down barriers, and build a connection. So when she throws out that joke and steals a glance at you, it's her way of saying, "Hey, are we on the same page here? Did I make you smile?" Now, I'll admit, it's a subtle move. Blink and you might miss it. But if you're paying attention, if you catch that fleeting look, it speaks volumes. It's her seeking validation, wanting to know that you're enjoying the moment too. Here's why it matters. That quick glance adds to the pile of clues that she's into you. It's like another piece of the puzzle falling into place, confirming what you already suspected. So next time she drops a joke and shoots that glance your way, don't let it slip by unnoticed. It's her way of saying, "I'm here," making you laugh. Are you feeling it too? Trust me, acknowledging it can open up a whole new avenue of connection. Number 5. The neck exposure. Have you ever noticed a woman tilting her head slightly, exposing her neck during a conversation with you? It might seem like a small gesture, but it speaks volumes about her feelings. Here's the thing about the neck. It's a sensitive area, and exposing it requires a certain level of comfort and openness. So when she reveals her neck, it's not just a casual move. It's a sign that she feels safe and relaxed in your presence. Think of it as her way of showing vulnerability, of letting down her guard. It's her nonverbal way of saying, "I'm comfortable around you." You might think it's just a random gesture, but trust me, it's anything but. The neck reveal is a powerful sign of attraction, one that's often overlooked. So next time you catch her subtly tilting her head, pay attention. It's her way of showing that she's not just interested. She's feeling a connection. Recognizing that can be the first step towards building something special. Number 6. She mirrors your actions. Ever heard of mirroring? It's this fascinating phenomenon where someone starts copying your actions without even realizing it. Just imagine you're on a date and you lean in closer to her. Suddenly, you notice she's doing the same thing. That's mirroring in action. But it's not just physical. It can be in the way she talks too. Let's say you have a favorite word or phrase, and then you realize she started using it too. That's mirroring at play once again. Why does mirroring happen? Well, it's often a sign of interest. When a woman likes you, she'll unconsciously mimic your behavior. It's her way of creating a deeper connection, of saying, "Hey, I'm on the same page as you." Think of it as her subtle way of aligning herself with you, of building rapport and making you feel more at ease. Next time you notice her mirroring your actions or speech patterns, don't brush it off. It's a powerful sign of attraction, one that's often overlooked. Number 7. Pay attention to her attentiveness when you speak. There are times when you speak to a woman and consistently notice she's nodding while you talk. Well, it's more than just a gesture. It's a clue to what's going on in her mind. If she's nodding frequently, that's a good sign. It means she's genuinely interested in what you're saying, respects your views, and values the conversation. But here's where it gets interesting. The quality and speed of her nods can tell you even more. Quick, forceful nods might not be as positive as you'd think. Sometimes they signal impatience, like she's just trying to be polite and get through the conversation. But slow, prolonged nods? Those are the ones you want to watch out for. They suggest genuine interest, like she's hanging on your every word and eager for more. Now, let's talk eye contact. If she's nodding and maintaining eye contact with you, that's a powerful combination. It shows she's not just listening. She's fully engaged, possibly even attracted to you. And if she's adding a smile or throwing in a or really as she nods, well, that's even better. Think of it as her way of saying, "I'm enjoying this conversation, and I want you to know it." It's like she's giving you a green light, encouraging you to keep talking and sharing. So, next time you notice her nodding and maintaining eye contact, take it as a good sign. It's her way of showing she respects and values what you have to say. Number 8. Consider how she reacts when you're around other women. Have you ever noticed how her demeanor shifts when you're around other women? Let's say you're at a social event, mingling and chatting. You notice her across the room, and it seems like she's keeping an eye on you, almost as if she's making sure you're not too interested in anyone else. It's subtle, but it's there. Or maybe you're talking to another woman, and suddenly she's right there, joining the conversation or finding a reason to be close by. It's not a coincidence. It's a sign of her interest. Women can be quite perceptive when it comes to romantic competition. They might not show it outright, but their body language and behavior can reveal a lot. If she seems to be more attentive or assertive when you're around other women, it's a clear sign she's into you and doesn't want to lose your attention. Now, I'm not saying she's being possessive or jealous. It's more about her wanting to be in your orbit to make sure you're aware of her presence. So, next time you're in a social setting, pay attention to how she behaves when other women are around. If she seems to be more engaged, trying to be near you or join your conversations, it's a good indicator that she's interested in you. Number 9. She goes out of her way to be where you are. Imagine you're at work, and you notice that she always seems to be around. Maybe she takes her coffee break at the same time as you, or suddenly has meetings in the same area. It's like she's orchestrating these chance encounters. Or perhaps you're at a party, and wherever you go, she just happens to be there too. These aren't just coincidences. They're signs she's into you. Women often find subtle ways to be around the person they're interested in. It's their way of creating opportunities to interact without being too forward. If she consistently finds reasons to be where you are, it's her way of saying, I want to be around you. And if she's engaging in conversation or making excuses to be near you, that's even better. It's all about creating those moments of connection, those opportunities to get to know you better. So, next time you notice her showing up in the same places you do, take it as a positive sign. She's probably interested in you and looking for ways to spend more time together. Now that you know these subtle signs, you can approach your interactions with more confidence and clarity. Remember, it's not just about what she says, but what she does. Her body language, her actions, her behavior, they all tell a story. So, pay attention, be observant, and trust your instincts. You'll be able to decode her signals and understand her feelings better.